Hi guys, you are welcome to Smart Coining, the Evony series that teaches you what to use your coins for in the game. And I'm joined with my two co-hosts. So, T, let's have a word from you, please.
Howdy, Big T, Server 580. How y'all
Alrighty,
going?
that's good. That's good. Rambo, a word, please.
Hey guys, this is Sir Rambo. I'm in server 3118. Here joined by Aka, and as everyone knows, if you need to go to the next level, you have to coin somewhat. And we are starting this series, so where to spend the best value for your money, and where the focus is going to be the same for the remaining upcoming episodes as well. So, Aka, where do you want to start?
All right. So I'm just gonna give everyone like the quick layout of what we're doing here, okay? So we're pretty much gonna be doing this every time we get like a new update. All right. So we're gonna look at the update, all right? Thoughts, opinions, that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna break down like what we think are the main coining aspects that we have available, what we advise, what we don't advise, and yeah, just basically trying to help you coin smart. That's it. So, all right, let's hop in, guys. We recently got new update. Okay, what do you guys think about the new update? What's your opinions on the new update?
Yeah, it's kind of the same stuff that we've had before. There's a couple of decent things you can spend your coin on this time. I'll get into that a bit later. But yeah, like they've given us a lot of new opportunities to get duty generals that we haven't had before, and yeah, a couple of other decent things. But overall, I feel that the new update is a little lackluster.
Okay. I mean, there's not a lot in it, but I think like the thing, for example, where you can check your wall general and stuff from right on, right from your keep. I think that's
Oh,
interesting.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And the
like this
blazon
one.
sets, being able to change blazons from outside your keep, that's really good
Exactly.
too.
I think that's
And reinforcements.
yeah, you can check the reinforcements that you have. I think that's a good addition. I mean, obviously it's not game changing or anything like that, but it's a good addition. And for me, particularly with the wall gens, okay, I think that could even bring in like some level of strategy into the game. Okay, like for example, let's say you were in a position to build yourself multiple wall generals. Yeah, I think this would be like a good way, if you're getting rallied, you switch to a general, and you can do that like very quickly in the game.
Right.
Yeah, the blazons on the
In
other
fact, I
hand.
know a lot of people already.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. There's a lot of people who have multiple wall journals now,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they do switch over.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
feature will
One
definitely help.
Yeah, it will definitely
one for all flats
make it
and one for all siege percentage.
exactly. Exactly. Like you can have your siege one, and then you put that off when your siege is dead. Maybe you can switch to like a general one, and then when most of your top troops are dead, then you can switch to like like a T1 or low tier one that you've done with all flats. So yeah, like I mean, like T said, the update is, I mean, it's not a crazy update, and
It's
you
not
know,
earth shattering.
yeah, exactly. All right, so let's get into the coining bits, okay? Let's get into the coining. What do you guys think about this event generally for coining? Think it's a good event to coin? Not so great? What do you think? General opinions.
It depends. It really depends if you're saving up for the next big event or what your general coin level is. Like if you're usually a cake 4 coiner, this is a pretty decent event to cake 4. If you're usually a cake 8 coiner, it's probably not so good, and cake 10 isn't really good at all. Unless there's things that you really want, I wouldn't suggest going to cake 10.
Okay. All right. So this is not one of those
Right.
events that you want a full cake if you were a full cake person.
Def-
Yeah, because if you
well,
look at the number 10, right, it's
Yeah.
just giving you this new general. I mean, everybody throws it out every now and then,
Mm-hmm.
but there is no keep decoration. So
no,
you don't get the same value of the money, and you still have to spend the same amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
exactly.
so I think I agree with T. However, if you need certain things, like hammers and stuff, then I mean, obviously, sky's the limit, right? It just depends. And most people usually go to level 4
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and that's around what, $400. So
Two
if that's the
two hundred
target,
dollars
it's
for
Two
fine.
cake
hundred,
four.
yeah.
200,
Two, yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
$200.
So yeah,
Yeah,
here we
but
are.
if you're
So
only an occasional Cake 10
yeah,
person, like Cake 10 once every 4 months or so, this is definitely not the event that you go Cake 10.
Okay.
correct.
What do you guys think about this? I mean, it's come up quite a few times now, but it seems like Evany is now, regularly putting an extra triple down in the cake four. What do you guys think about it?
I'm all for
Well,
more triple downs.
yeah, and
More triple
everybody
downs, the better.
wants everybody wants money, right? So they're smart
Yeah.
about it, and I mean,
Well,
triple down
they
does
know
work. Yeah, yeah,
they know a lot of people used to only go to Cake 4.
Mhm.
So putting an
correct.
extra triple in that Cake
Yeah,
4, you
It
kind of
makes
yeah,
think to
you kind
yourself,
of want to
well,
use it, you know?
yeah, there's another triple down there, so I may as well spend another 100 just to use
yeah,
that extra triple
Yeah,
down.
like
That's
seriously,
yeah.
their
I mean,
thinking.
you might not understand it, but the temptation is real. Like it's real because I did.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
absolutely,
Last
absolutely.
yeah.
last event, I said I was only going to do a Soulless, and then
Yeah,
Cake 6 is an extra $50 above that Soulless.
Yeah.
So I said, Soulless, that's all I'm doing. That's it. But
uh,
then there's those 5 new Radiant medals in the Cake 6. So I thought I may as well just spend that extra $50 to get those extra 5 Radiant medals.
Ah,
Even though
okay,
it was a
okay.
crappy event, I still spent it anyway just to get the Radiant medals.
Are you getting
yeah.
these radiant stuff? Like I know you get them with like, when you coin, but are you actively trying to get these?
I'm not actively trying to get them. It was only a $50 step away. So I thought to myself, why not just spend the extra $50 now and get the extra 5? It's not
Okay.
something that you actively coin for. The buffs are ridiculous. They're really low, but it was something I grappled with for about 12 hours, whether I'd do the extra $50 or not. I know that sounds stupid, but I'd put a hard cap of $500 for that event. And I said, bugger it, I'll do it anyway.
Okay. So
Right.
let's go into like what you guys would like to focus on for this particular
Right.
event. So Rambo, so what are the things that you would advise people focus on during this event?
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little slight off topic because this something I am personally going through, and I'm sure some people would need this as well. So soul crystals are really hard to find. They don't have a lot of them in packages, and most people just have them saved up. But if you get attacked, and if your troops get in a holy palace, each crystal soul cost you 3,500 gems.
Let's
And
just check
for
for that.
a
It's in
thousand
the items, right?
thousand crystal, if you go there,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah, here he is.
If you Yeah,
Yeah.
click on it, and then try to max out. And this is amount of gems you would need, almost 3.5 million gems.
Hmm.
Um, I think if you spend $200, you only get 2.5 million gems. I think if my math is
Oh,
right
no,
or a little bit
it's
closer.
much less than that. It's much less than
Okay,
that.
Yeah.
exactly. So there is a event going on, and it comes and goes.
Okay.
Right now, it's still happening.
Okay.
And if you go to your
Okay.
event
T.
folder,
You.
okay, yeah. So you have to go to this limited offer, and sometimes this is next to super refining, and other events is next to night, the night thing where you send your generals that
Trial of
package.
Nights.
So the
Yeah.
yeah, fall night. So right now it's there.
Okay.
So 499 will give you 50, and if you scroll down with another $9, another $49, right? 19. There's probably is around almost 850-ish kind of soul crystal for that amount of money. So like less than $100, like, or close to $100. Um, that is something, it refreshes, I believe, sometimes 7 days,
Okay.
but lately it's refreshing every 24 hours. So, you can put things in comment, guys, because lately I've seen it refresh every 24 hours when the server resets at, in my terms, it's like 2 a.m. Central Time.
Okay.
But every time the server resets, this comes up.
Yeah.
So you can get a lot of soul crystals like this way. Another way to get soul crystals is through your consuming event. There are not a lot. There's only like 40, 50, and we don't have that consuming event going on right now. I'm talking about the where
The
you consume
resources,
your
the
food and
resource one. Yeah.
lumber and that one. The
Mhm.
resources one, right? So I think this is again a little bit off topic. I hope this helps because I personally in a need of a lot of soul crystals right now, and spending gems on getting soul crystal is really really expensive,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Mhm.
Another thing I want to talk about is where I think T will chime in is your value for the money. I think throughout the events is your spiritual beast event,
Mhm.
very crimson things you can get, and I think T can go into more details on that. So T, over to you.
No worries. Well, the first thing I really want to talk about is the successive purchase benefits pack. It's $5 a day for the first 4 days and $10 on the last day. And I think this is actually pretty good. It's got a ton of stamina in there. It's got march speeds. It's got, on the first day alone, you get 100 million resource chests, the general fragments, and if you buy all five, you can either choose, you get a random general fortune chest, which has got an officer general chest in it with some of the older premium generals, or a regular historic general premium token. And 50-50 at that. It's
Um,
pretty good odds.
sorry.
Or you can choose the second one, which,
Okay.
sorry?
Okay. No. That's cool. I thought I thought for a second that you could get the supremacy like scroll from this, and I was like, wait, what?
Well,
Sorry, huh?
you can get the fragments.
You can
You
get
can
the
get the
fragments.
fragments. You
Okay.
can
Okay.
choose
You
the
can get
second.
some
You can
fragments.
choose the second one.
Uh huh.
You can choose the second one where it gives you a chance at either getting 3, 1, or one of these 4 crappy. Well, I suppose 45 5k gems isn't too bad, but
Yeah.
the other 3 are
But
pretty
I mean,
crappy.
you know how
It's so
odds are with Evany. Like getting that, three
100%.
fragments is probably going to be like 0.0000 nothing percent.
Exactly.
You know?
So as I've told other people in Discord, I'd rather have I'd be happy with a epic historical general token, a premium one, or the officer chest. So
Okay.
either way, I'm going to be happy there. Whereas with this one, I'm only going to be happy 33% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
All right.
I would choose the one with the general fortune chest.
Okay. So let's be
The
clear. So
second thing,
you say it's $5 every day, except for the last 2 days.
no, the last day is $10. The
Okay.
first 4 are 5.
All right. So first 4 are 5, and then last day is 10. So that's $30 in total.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And you get a full general, like a full premium token out of it anyway, because on the
Okay.
first day you get 4, second day 4. Yeah.
All right. All
So
right. That's cool.
you still get a premium general token out of it anyway.
Okay. Good stuff.
And that kind of leads me on to my second point. You want to spend 3,000 gems a day, even if you're like kind of the lowest coiner. You want to buy 3,000 gems worth of packs a day, just so you can get the gem purchase event ladder for the extra 3 premium historic general tokens.
Okay.
So on the first day, I would buy this, the Soul of Spiritual Beast,
Mm-hmm.
because that gives you 150 blood crystals and 550 crimson crystals,
Mm-hmm.
which are super hard to get and super expensive to get. The second thing I would buy is one of these, the Spiritual Beast material package.
Mm-hmm.
And I always pick crimson crystals because, again, they are one of the hardest things to get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's until recently they've been stupidly expensive to get.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
this one also refreshes every day.
yeah.
Every day you
This
can buy one
$19.
every
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
Yeah.
and it has
right.
march speeds in it. It's got stamina.
Right.
It's got a bit of it's got a bit of everything you need, and it's got 200 million of each resource.
Yeah.
Blood
You,
crystals. It's
you
got
know,
so much good stuff.
we were talking
So
about this, okay? And I was saying that from if we what you're focusing on is the blood crystals alone, Now the other pack, let me just bring up my screen. I'll just bring it up very quickly. Spirit Beast pack, this one that pops up every now and then when you do stuff in with your Spirit Beasts, feed them some XP or something. That if we're looking at the blood crystals alone, that this one might actually be better than the other one.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. So this one you get like 160 crimson crystals and this is the $20 pack. And of course with this one you can also use the triple downs. All right. So
Yeah, the other one you can't.
Yeah.
You can for that one, $19 one.
Yes.
Oh, for the $19 one you can, yes, correct.
Yes, you can do that too. The only triple down you cannot use is on the soul crystal packages. That you cannot use that the coupons.
Okay.
But coupons are okay on this one, and also the one you were showing earlier, T.
That's fine. All right. I'm gonna switch back to T's stream.
Yeah, and while we're switching back, and the reason we are focusing on this is because this is the the best value for the money. You'll get a lot of buffs and debuffs, maxing out your spiritual beast.
So many.
A lot of people do not pay attention to this. Even myself, for a long time, I didn't pay attention. This is
With-
where if you max these out, you'll get a lot of money for the bank.
Okay, the next tip I would have is I actually shared this with Genghis a couple of weeks ago, and I think he put it on his channel as well.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
in here in the golden tree rewards, you can pick. The only one that I would pick is the tactic scrolls.
Mhm.
You get 1,000 tactic scrolls once you reach 100. So to get to 100, you get 5 for free every day just from killing monsters, and the event goes for what 11 days. I think you get 70 over that 11 days.
Yeah, something like that.
12. But if you go to purchase the packages, for the $10 package, you get 5. Using doubles, that gives you 10. So for $30, you can get 1,000 tactic scrolls, and that if you're low coining, that is amazing because even in a $100 event pack, you only get 430 now for in the optional box.
Yeah, they have
So,
slightly increased the amount.
but it's
It's
still
430.
not enough.
Mhm.
It's still not
Yeah,
enough.
still not enough. I mean, you're spending $100 and you only get 430,
Yeah.
right? And that's with triple down coupon, correct? T?
No, with the triple, like it's 430 per
Per
level 5
optional
optional
box,
chest. But still, for $30, you cannot go past this. It's super cheap.
Correct.
If you're going to be spending slightly more, I would definitely suggest going for the flexible specialty boxes.
Oh,
If
goodness.
you're only going to be like, we're getting into a higher level of coining
goodness.
here.
You know,
But
I mean, I'm
Flex specs-
gonna like full disclosure. I hate these things. Like, I absolutely hate
but
these things.
they're
I think, like,
needed,
this is,
Akka.
you
They
know,
are needed.
I mean,
They are so
this is
needed.
one of the
And-
worst things that, like, one of the worst coining baits that Evony brought out in this game. Honestly, my honest opinion. Like, I hate this thing. Seriously.
But
Right.
look at the buffs and debuffs it gives you. It like once you get one of these to level 100, it is crazy.
Bro,
It's
I
Yeah.
get
crazy the amount of buffs that you
but
get
to
in the flex
get
specs.
one to level 100 is gonna cost you like at least $1,000, at least $1,000 to get
Yeah,
one of those
and not
things
only
too.
that, Aka.
Yeah,
Not only that, the problem is you get random,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, that's
So
the
it's
problem.
not what you need because if you like, let's say you're trying to get like siege ballista or siege something, right?
Mhm.
You'll get a random one thing and you don't even need it. Like, but you can deassemble it, I guess. But you still can't use it on someone else.
Exactly.
So that's the problem,
You know,
right?
Yeah.
So
At a
if
higher
they
coining
again,
level though,
yeah, if they could
Yeah.
let us pick
Yeah.
what we wanted from this thing, I would. Okay, it wouldn't be so bad. But like
Oh.
the way it is now, this
100%.
and
Yeah.
the debuff books, I hate those things.
Correct.
I hate
Ah,
those
But
yes,
things.
debuff
debuff
books are
books.
even worse. I feel like debuff books are even worse than this one because at least this has more value. Um,
Yeah,
because
these
you
won't
can.
disappear.
Yeah.
Like once you use
Yeah.
them, they don't
Yeah.
vanish. Whereas the debuff skill books, if you replace
Yeah.
one with something else, they're gone forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
It's horrible.
So
But yeah, as I said, this is a slightly higher tier of coining. But since Flex Specialties, the pack doesn't come out that often. I think the last time it came out was about 3 months ago. So when they're there, you have to take the opportunity to get them because you don't know when they're going to be coming back
Yeah.
again.
So again, I think the tip would be is if you are medium to higher coiner, save your coupons for this one, right?
Yeah.
Because then you'll have a better chance. That's the tip.
Yeah, going off that though, there is the Sping Festival Revelry.
Yeah.
And they have put some pretty amazing things in here for a relatively low cost. First of all, for 240 of these, which is, I think, with a triple coupon, with this you get 180. So for $200, you get this general chest, which not only has the older premium, they have all the newer premiums, including.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's got Justinian, it's got Michael, it's got Clovis, it's got Stephen, it's got Trivia Hectate, it's got all the brand new.
Trivia Hector especially is a B to get, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you because they are offered in another package, which is a Hectia focused one.
Yeah.
And you will be spending $800, $900 and still won't get the
$800 is what she costs. Yeah, that's about what she costs.
Exactly. So here
And
for
same
$200,
with Michael
you're getting
and
them.
Clovis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would definitely go for that. There's also Simon in here for 300. If you've got leftover tokens, go for that as well because you cannot go wrong with a Simon.
Yeah.
So much
he's
CHP debuff.
Yeah, good debuff general.
And if you're gonna go if you're gonna go the full cake anyway, there is the Celestial Palace. It's got okay buffs, but for around $1,850, you can get the Celestial Palace, which will basically take you to a full cake anyway.
Okay, all right. Let's.
I would not recommend that. I would recommend the other ones, right, which T mentioned.
Oh, definitely.
The chest and whatnot. It's just for the show. If you rather spend a full cake, then do it for another event.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Let me just, because what we're actually saying here is that for this event, we're advising people it's best not to full cake. But if you are going to full cake, this is where you should spend your money on. That's like what we're saying here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, four of these general tokens, 4 of these the duty chests you can get. So yeah, there's a lot of buffs in there. A lot of, especially if you don't have a Clovis or a Michael or a Justinian. Those are 3 fantastic duty generals. That there's no other duty generals for those places, like the embassy. I think it's the embassy, military academy.
Palace,
I can't remember what the last
one
is, but
Bunker, I think. Yeah.
And let's say even if you get one, and if you have already one, this will give you an opportunity to give them a 1-star or 2-star if you already have them.
Definitely.
So, in less amount of money, right?
Oh, sorry. There was one more pack I was going to talk about: the Lucky Strike bag, the new event that they brought out. This event.
Yeah.
I'm a bit on the fence about it. The actual packs, probably not a good thing to get. The packs aren't very good and they don't give you a lot. But if you get this first column, I worked it out before. I can't remember how many it is, but I think it gives you about 1,200, which is enough to get one of these bags. Okay. And in one of these bags, just this 1,200 bag alone, there's lots and lots of good stuff in there. So for, I think it's $20. Yeah, $20 this column. You get some amazing stuff in these bags.
To be
like
honest,
500 tactic scrolls right there for $20.
I haven't really looked at this one, so I don't even know like what's in there.
But for $20, you can get another 500 tactics. Oh, look at that, 500 glory twigs.
Golden twigs.
Yeah, that's huge for half. It's massive. So yeah, this is another good place to put just the $20.
All right.
So I think if we just wrap up, right, like just to summarize, again, depending upon where you want to coin, if you're trying to get general chests, right? So then you want to go to that section. If you want to try to get soul crystals, then you go to the soul crystal section and prioritize accordingly. Because we have given you guys 3, 4 areas to coin where you have the best value, right? So it's up to you now to choose what works best for you, right? So any other thoughts on that, T?
Yeah, well, if you're looking for
Yeah.
tactic scrolls, we've given you a spot to
Yeah.
get tactic scrolls. If you're looking for pure general premium tokens, we've given you a spot for that. If you're looking for crimson crystals, we've given you a spot for that.
Right.
It's or if you're looking for the duty general chest, we've given you the place for
Correct.
that. Just deciding where you want to put your hard-earned money.
Right.
Okay.
And that's a sad part. And reality is if you have to coin in order to stay competitive, unfortunately, at least spend your money wisely. And this is again over time experiences, right? Because I'm sure everyone has gone through these, and even now people are coining heavily, and they still don't get the same amount of buffs as other buffs other people are getting when you're doing it perfectly smart coining.
Yeah.
So that's the goal of this series. So Aka, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I feel exactly the same. In terms of numbers, there are a lot more people that don't spend in the game than those that do spend. But what I've realized is that a lot of people that actually do spend in the game, when you look at what the stuff that they're actually spending on, it might not be the best stuff, you know? So I
For sure.
also, yeah, I also that's part of the reason why I'm also on board with this series because the main point is not to encourage people to coin because some people might look at it and be like, oh, you're trying to get people to coin more. No, that's not it. The point is that if you decide that you're gonna coin, then you should be smart about what you're buying. That's basically what it is. And it's to give assistance to people because unless you have like really close friends in the game that do spend, it's very difficult for some people to get the kind of help that they need, like what should I spend on and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
that's
and I'll give you an example, right?
yeah.
So back in the days when we started, like so if you go back to your main screen and click on gems itself,
Oh, there we go. Gems offer. Yep.
yeah, I used to buy this stuff, man.
Oh goodness.
You know,
It's
Oh
ridiculous.
goodness.
and look what you get
Oh
out of this.
goodness.
Nothing. I've spent money on this type of stuff because
Oh
I didn't
goodness.
know anything better. And I needed gems. I end up buying these gems.
I don't know why do they still keep
Right.
these things in the game?
I think they have to like when you go to the main event pack where it says 90,000% return,
To prove
that is
that
Yeah.
based off
prove that
the
that's the
original
return,
gem
and then
packs.
you have a
Yeah.
section where
This
somebody
this
can
is
buy.
the return.
I mean,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah.
think about it. There's a section of the game where somebody can buy 10K gems for $100.
Yeah. And Aka, I'm telling you, I've done it.
Oh
And
god.
because I didn't know anything better. Again, that was back in the days, and I'm sure that there are newer servers. Most people, I think, they know their stuff, but then again, the newer servers might not know. So again, I'm just saying that I am telling you from my own experience. So I hope that helps.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've all spent money stupidly in this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I still spend money stupidly in this game.
yeah.
All right.
Guilty for sure.
I do want to say there are 3 things that you should definitely not spend on at all, ever. That is 1, the Dragon Battle. Ever since they nerfed that, you should never buy a Dragon Battle pack. The Giant's
Right.
Temple. That is also something that you should never actually spend money on. If you get a general chest out of it for free, fantastic, but never spend money on it. Third thing is the Civ cards. Since they brought
let's
out
yeah
the
let's actually
new...
let's actually go and look at the Civ cards because that's they made a big update to them this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before
Because
the
the
update...
reason they did it, yeah, the
Sorry, you go.
reason I think they did the update is because they want people to spend money on it. That's why they came up with this card exchange thing, and they're putting more emphasis on it. And so people are like, oh, we never tried this, or we never done it. So let's look into it. And people are ending up spending a lot of money, and there's not a lot of value to it.
Yeah. Well, as I was telling you guys before, I haven't spent a cent on this, and I am one card away from completing my first set. And I also have a lot of diamonds and golds as well. And I haven't spent anything. And I know people that have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this and have only just finished their gold set. So since they brought out the new update where, for one, you can exchange cards, so you can easily finish your sets now, and two, you get the 2 free rare packs a day from monsters, there is just zero reason to spend on this. The buffs per dollar are not worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, so this is like a similar concept as an ideal land, right? It is there. Yes, you get a little bit extra. So people who have heavy coiners, right? Or people who have a lot of funds, then they'll go for it.
Yeah, if you need the extra, like, it's because people have maxed their ideal lands, and for the big, like, every 4-month events where people are spending $10, $15, $20, $25,000 over the space of 12 days, they run out of things to spend on. So all they were doing was buying ideal land packs. This gives those mega whales something else to spend.
I'm sorry, but the concept of running out of stuff to spend on in Evony is, it's not computing. I don't
It
get
happens.
it. It's not computing. How do you run out of stuff to buy?
I speak
in
to many
game?
people, but well, you can only buy 12 of the main event pack a day. That's limited to 12 a day, so you can only spend $1,200 on the main event pack every day. So you run out of things. You run out of packs to buy, Aka.
Oh, goodness.
I don't have that problem, but many people out there do.
So is there, apart from the stuff that we've gone through, is there any other thing that you would advise people not to spend on in this game right now for this event?
Don't spend on the game. Don't spend on the game, full stop.
Don't spend on the game. Don't spend at all, right?
Oh, goodness.
Again, if you wish to, right, then here are the better poison, right? We give you 3 to 4 different things of less poisonous stuff, but at the end of the day, you are spending your hard-earned money. So hey,
Definitely don't spend the grocery
on?
money or the rent money on Evony.
Exactly.
Or go into debt for Evony. But if you have a little extra money that you'd spend on another stupid hobby anyway, and if Evony brings you joy, spend it here.
Yeah, correct.
Have the rest of your finances in order before you spend on Evony.
Honestly, I'm not really planning on spending in this event. Like, I was just thinking, okay, probably I'll renew my rally cards, and that's about it. All right, so I think that's pretty much most of the stuff that we wanted to cover. So let's let's plug the plugs, okay? Rambo, where can people find you?
Check the link in the description. You can also search Smart Evony Rambo.
Okay, all right, that's good. T, how about you?
You can find me in every good Evony Discord server.
He's not joking. It's literally every.
I'm everywhere.
All right. That's it. First episode of Smart Coining. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave comments, tips, anything that you want to see, or if you have specific coining questions that you would like to ask, feel free to drop them in the comments as well. Like we said, this is going to be a regular thing that we're going to be doing every event that comes out. So please feel free. Let us know how we can make it better for you guys. Okay, that's it for me. Aka, Big T, Rambo, signing out.